Coming up on today's episode.
Hi, good morning YouTube. It is 8:06 now on a Friday. I here with you at the bench, very briefly, cover a couple of items that I got in the mail on Wednesday. And we'll take a look at those in a little, so you can see some Russian writing there on that one. And this one is supposed to come from China, but it actually came from, well, I think it was made in China, but it came from somewhere else. Anyway, we're going to open it up and we'll take a look. Stand by. Alright, well, you can see what it is. It is a, in fact, tuning capacitor. And I alluded to this the other day when I was talking about getting this. It is a very nice, very, solidly built tuning capacitor, and seems to work well. So happy about that. And although I'm not going to use it for the original thing I bought it for, I will be making some use of it. So stand by for that. The other item is, as I said, from China. Now this came with a heatsink for this voltage regulator. I don't know if it's like a sticky type. I think it's a sticky type. You peel it off and stick it on the chip. Well, what this does, or what I bought this for, and I bought this before I even talked to Bob about it. It is going to take our 9-volt and our MFP and step that down to 3 volts for the multimeter. The digital multimeter. So that's what this was for. He suggested a different type, which I did order, and it has not arrived yet. Now that this has come in, he said, why don't you take and hook it up and adjust the voltage, and then put a transistor radio near it and see what kind of his concerns was that it was going to cause a lot of interference in radios and stuff like that. So we may do that later on. I don't know. We'll see. Just want to let you know that they come in. I'm expecting more, hopefully, to come in. And we get all the stuff I want for the MFP and get back on that project. So that's going to do this little update. So let's go back to the, I don't know how I'm going to set this up yet. But we're going to do a flapping video today. It is Friday. And so, well, we'll get back to the computer and figure that out. So join me there.
Well, good morning, YouTube. On a Friday, we are going to take a trip in the car. This is not going to be a live flap. This is recorded yesterday, this footage. I took a trip. I was trying to find a good place to do this flap, and as such, I, well, you'll see why I couldn't do it. So hang on, let's take a ride in the car. Alright, you've been down this street many times, riding in the car with me. Nothing special. This is Emma Drive. And as you can see, the trees are nice. That's one good thing. I did see some other good looking trees on this route, and so at least you get some good colors out of it. And like I said, I really wanted to do this. What I wanted basically was to get a construction type video. In other words, where people were working with digging and shoveling and you know what I mean, excavating, whatever, that type of video. And I thought maybe if I could get over where they're working on the bypass, I thought maybe I could do that. Of course, you know how that works. Alright, we're heading down Marley Drive now. Or Marley Avenue or Marley Street, whatever it is. Very nice view on the camera. Puffy clouds. Nice. Haven't done a dash cam video lately. Bill did one in his car the other day, and it kind of got me to thinking I should do another one. And I get a lot of my ideas from Bill. I don't know if he knows that or not, but so like I said, this is something to do on a Friday. I wanted to make a flap, and I thought, well, you know, I can't sit there and watch the construction guys work while I flap, so I guess we'll just do this. And so that's what we're doing. Not much going on here, really. I got, you know, the parts in I showed at the beginning of this video, and we're going to do some playing around with those. I have another part ordered that's coming in. It's basically a little transformer, RF transformer on a chip. It's a broadband RF transformer. Covers the AM spectrum and beyond. But I thought we could play with that and see if that is able to couple that signal from the RF stage to the IF stage, and how well that works. I'm just playing around here. Bill mentioned, you know, what my project was going into. It's not really going into anything. It's just something to play around with, and you know what I mean. Just have fun. And I kind of like having fun. There's always somebody turning left here. I don't know why. There's no light here. Well, they got out pretty quick, but most times they sit there forever to get out on this busy street. So this is US 50 Tipton Street in Seymour, and we're going down the road. Again, like I said, this is something I wanted to do to play around with. I'm hoping, being as that one step down buck converter chip thing or module came in, that the rest of my stuff will come in also. And I do have I think 3 more items ordered for the MFP. The little wiring connectors, those are supposed to come in, and the other buck module converter, whatever it is, that Bob suggested. And we'll try both and see which one works out the best. So anyway, that's that. Nothing else going on that I know of. All right, like I said, I think I had my cover on my bed the last couple of nights, my electric blanket, and it's actually been too warm to use it, but I went ahead and used it. And I don't know if it helped or hurt, but I've still got that congestion pretty bad in my throat and my lungs and stuff like that, so I'm hoping that'll go away. Also, I've got a little problem with my left arm. Kind of reminded me of the last time, and I'm thinking, I hope that doesn't come up again. So I may take some Tylenol here in a little bit and see if that helps that. I see gas prices went down again. They go up and down. They've been hovering around that 209, I think it said there, 203, something like that. But they've been staying around that area. They'll go up a little bit and then come back down. So I guess the economy is just not back where it was. So hoping the stimulus check happens. You know, kind of wanting one of those so I can get my digital oscilloscope and some other items I wanted. Now this goes down towards Walmart. Walmart's on the right and Home Depot is on the left. And going to go on through here, as you'll see. And then when we get to the construction site, we will pause and stop there and have a little bit of a mini flap within a flap. How's that? That should be exciting. So, going to do that, and that'll be fun. See, there's some more colors. That's really nice looking trees. But I don't go this way very often. It's basically the back way to my house, and it really is out of the way. Now, as you'll see here, when the bypass comes in, I may take that. I'll show you why when we get there. But Or maybe I will. I don't know. Mm-hmm. There's some more nice trees. Anyway, like I said, we're out of town now. Out of town now, so you know this is rural areas. Well, I thought it was going to be worse. I thought going ahead into the sun, but the sun was pretty much. It was around 2 o'clock maybe when I made this, so it was up and high in the sky pretty much. So I don't think we had too much problem with the sun. Apologize for my sniffles, but that's just the way life goes. You know how that is. So, anywho, I thought this would be easier to flap while I was doing this, but yeah, I keep wanting to watch the road, and we're going around this curve, and like I said, it's hard to watch something like this and then start flapping about something completely on another subject. But I'll do my best. So maybe I'll do better with the trip home, and we'll see. I don't know. But why I came back here, I thought, and I probably explained this before, but I'll explain again. I thought we would be able to get close to the construction area, and if I went back this back way, and I didn't think they would close this street off down here, but they did, and you'll see that here in a minute. But I thought we could just turn there onto the street that turns into O'Brien Street, and I thought that would be the way to do it, but that did not work out, as you will see very shortly. It's okay though. Like I said, I'm going to pause there at the construction site, and we'll flap a little bit more about some other stuff. So I'll tell you about the trip that we just took, the route that we took, and we'll go from there. I'm hoping this picks up okay on the microphone. I've got the microphone it's about a foot away from my mouth, laying in my lap, and I was hoping nothing got jostled too much so that it doesn't make a lot of noise. Sometimes that mic makes noise when it gets dragged across the blanket there or whatever, and so we're hoping that doesn't happen. Hoping to get this up by 10. I don't know if I will or not. If I don't, it's not a big deal. It is more of a live type of a video. So now you'll see here's our detour. Of course, I'm not going to pay any attention to it. I have to check things out. You know me. Let's go down here and see what's going on. Road closed with through traffic. Well, I'm not going through if the road's closed. And like I say, we're going to go on down here a little bit further. You know how it is with me. There's the railroad tracks. Those are the railroad tracks that run close to my house, that you hear a train on every now and then, maybe on video. I don't know. I wanted to see exactly, like I said, how far you could go. This guy here on the right, he had to have access to his house, obviously. Road closed, and they're not lying because they took the roadway away. This is gravel. This is pretty much it. And I got down in here and I thought, well, I guess we'll have to stop here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stop here on the video, and we'll pause and take a look at some other stuff. Welcome back, YouTube. I am here at the middle of our little trip in the car. This is a picture of where we went, our Burkhart bypass. This is what I was trying to get close to, as I think I explained in the flapping video. Here's where I am, it is where I am right now. 605 Emma Drive. X marks the spot. It is right next to O'Brien Street, which runs up to US 50. Tipton Street here goes through Seymour. And that's a look at that as far as where we're at. And I want to show you a route of travel we took to get to the point we're at right now. Alright, now in this slide we can see we went down Emma Drive, over Marley Street to Oak Street, and I don't really remember the name of this street. Brown Elementary School is right there, and we went up to US 50, and over US 50, Tipton Street to, this is Walmart here. I don't know if you can tell that, but there's a street runs alongside Walmart, and it runs way back, pretty much straight till we get to here, and it zigzags over this way and cuts around. And my thought was, and I may have conveyed this in the video, I don't remember, but I thought maybe I could get close enough over here, but as you can see, we got pretty close because we're in the construction zone. So we're gonna turn around and go the other way here. But first, I wanna go through another little item here on the agenda. So stand by for that. Now, for this little thing here is our Motorola project, our hybrid radio project. I have checked with Bob, and he assured me that the 4.7 meg resistor and the cap that was here was actually for the second IF, which would have been here, and that was the original, and he said it's really not needed for this application. So I have eliminated that from our schematic, and also did some crunching up of this to get it a little closer together, so it was looking more like a single schematic. And also, I'm going to show you now with the aid of some X's. Alright, you can see here with our X's, if you read what it says here, X marks completed wiring between tie points and or components. And you can see all of this is pretty much all X'd out over here, as you can see in the videos I made yesterday. And or I should say I posted yesterday. But anyway, they have been all done. I still need to do this one here, this 0.02 to ground to the B plus line right here. That needs to be done, and all of this needs to be done. And of course the antenna. I haven't done anything on the antenna yet, so that's where we stand on that. And I just kind of wanted to show you my new better schematic for this. So, all right, I think what we're going to do is venture on our trip. And I'll go back to flapping. Alright. We are back again. Let's get out of here before they come over and get us. So basically what we're going to do is go a different way back. I don't have that. I didn't put that on the map because one thing, the map didn't go down far enough to show it, the detour, but we'll see it here on the trip. As you can see in the flapping I did at the construction site there, I was hoping to, like I say, get some construction. Other than I did see a bobcat there when I was turning around, but that really wasn't much. So, all right. Get back up to the original detour area up here. I probably could have went down that street there, but I thought I'll just go back to the original detour. Make sure I've got the official detour going here. We'll turn to the right here. So not much going on here at the house today. It was a beautiful day yesterday, as you can see, and it's shaping up to be fairly nice today, looking outside. And sun is shining. Temperatures are moderate, not really too bad. And like I said, I didn't know it was going to be this nice, but I could probably went out again in the car and done this. But I thought this would be kind of interesting, just to flap while we're driving. It's hard to do in the car when I'm driving because it doesn't pick up very good, as you guys well know. And so here we're going back over the railroad tracks again. Anyway, like I said, this trip back is not very exciting. If you watch the video or the flapping in the middle of the flap, I didn't show the little roundabouts that they're going to have, but I think I've shown those before. And at O'Brien Street and also at State Route 11, there's going to be a roundabout, and then over at Airport Road, and there's going to be one as well. So now this is our little detour here. I don't know the road names here. It's not a big deal. They're all county road, this or that. So I was hoping maybe I could go back up here to the street that turns into O'Brien Street and maybe go down there, but it looked to me like I couldn't really get very much closer that way either, so they've got it closed as well. So I didn't venture down there. I thought better of it. Didn't want to get chased out. You know, some crews like that on construction and stuff, they don't mind being videoed and stuff like that. Then some do, so I understand that. And so I wasn't going to get too close, but yet at the same time I wanted to get some action shots. That's the road right there you go down, but like I said, it said road closed, so I didn't go down that way. We'll go over this way to State Route 11. Now 11 runs through Seymour, north and south, and it's kind of an alternate to 31. Now 31's a much nicer road. Of course, it's a U.S. highway, not a state highway. But anyway, not a big deal. A lot of farms out here, stuff, you know how that works. But so I'm trying to think something else up on the video I can talk about as far as hoping to get this hybrid thing wrapped up this coming week. I was hoping to do it this week, but you know how plans are, they change. Just haven't felt like it. Got this congestion thing going on, and baby's been sick. Oh, that's another thing. Lexi is this is really a convoluted kind of a story. I'll tell that. That'd be a good thing to flap about. You guys know Lexi stays with me and her baby, and she had been working at her supposedly job that she wanted to do at Walmart because she wanted to get into management. Her dad had told her that was the way to get into management, was to start working there. So she had been working at Walmart since her and her boyfriend had split up, and so everything was fine. Of course, then she had another wrecked the car that her boyfriend had gotten for her. It was I think 2013 Cruze, Chevy Cruze. She wrecked that and totaled it, and then her dad and her stepmother, my daughter, told her that they would let her use they have an older Mercury Sable station wagon that he drives everywhere because it's better on gas in his truck, and they was going to let her use that, but they wanted her phones. She has multiple phones. This girl lives on the phone. You guys know that. You know how that works. But so anyway, she agreed to it at first, and then she was really getting upset that she wasn't going to have her phone. They had got her a flip phone. Of course, you can't get on the social chats and things like that with that. And so basically, she came down to it the other day. She told them to take their car and stick it, basically. And got her phones back, and so she, the next morning, I give her credit, she went out and found her another car, and she's paying to the nose for it, but it's a Hyundai Accent, I think is what it is, but it seems to work all right. And so anyway, she went back to work at the factory again, Ison, and so that's her plan. She said she just couldn't afford to work at Walmart and for what they paid, and she can make so much better money at Ison. I think she's making $14 an hour now, so she's doing it. So I said, okay, as long as you're working somewhere. I don't care. So she's just not going to sit around here and not do anything. That's for sure. But so that's what she's doing. Seems to be doing okay with it. The baby's been sick. That was what I wanted to talk about. She's got the same kind of congestion I've got, and then she's also been her molar teeth are coming in, and so that's been bothering. So Lexi took her to the doctor. That's what they told her. With teeth coming in and the congestion and the cold that she's got, it's just because she's been really cranky here lately. But she's normally a good baby as far as that goes. So. All right, we are coming up. We are on O'Brien Street, coming near the house, and so getting ready to wrap this up. And like I said, this is probably didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped it would, but at the same time, it is what it is. I don't. It's kind of hard for me to talk with a stuffy nose because every time I turn around, I'm wanting to blow my nose, and you guys know how that goes. So, all right, here's Emma Drive. I'm gonna turn over here and get in the driveway and park this thing and go back in the house. So you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.